Alrighty, guys, welcome back. Hi. Okay, so we're gonna be updating. Obviously, check out the series. Today we have episode 8 that comes out. Um, and I'm still behind on 2. So it hasn't officially been out yet. I believe it comes out later in the day for us, or for me. So we're going to be updating 6 and 7 now. And yeah, let's get started because in the last episode, I don't know if you guys remember, such a long time ago, um, they were in the amusement park. They did have a date, and then towards the end of the episode, he kind of hijacked the date. So very interesting. And we also had that Prow, pretty sure I'm saying that name wrong. She came over to the office looking for Nine, but none of them were there. None being there is no T, there is no Nine, and there is no Tao. So, and that's how we start this episode, um, with the fact that they're still in the amusement park, all three of them. So, uh, let's let's just jump in and get started, shall we? Yes, please. Let me put the video here. This one's going to be like the other ones, just gonna be a small recap, um, reaction, opinion situation. So let's get started, guys. Okay, and honestly, right from the start, they had like such a cute date. It was a date, sure, whatever. And then T kind of hijacked it and was like, "Oh no, this is my date." But even though it was like a three-person date essentially, it looked like they had like so much fun. Like you can't tell me that this little montage that happens here, they weren't having fun. I mean, at one point, Nine kind of became, um, I don't want to say like the douche, but he was just kind of like more of him, more of his like standoffish personality. Because when it was just them two, he was like all cute and was like, "What do you need? Are you okay? Let's go here. Let's go there." And obviously now that T's there, he's all like, "Whatever." Like I'm gonna put my sunglasses on, pretend that I'm not here, pretend that he didn't just hijack my date. Um, but it looked like they genuinely had so much fun, and I really do appreciate this little montage that they had. Um, what I thought was kind of very interesting was in the last episode too. We get the scene where um, this guy bumps into Dao and Dao um, falls, is about to fall, and the one who rescues him is Nine, right? And that's how he gets that memory of, oh, we've met before. Okay, I thought it was very interesting because I don't know if you guys noticed in the last time, T didn't necessarily say, well, no, Dao didn't say thank you to Nine. Dao only said thank you to T. It's like, but bro didn't do anything. But it's very interesting that we get a replay of it. And I was like, I didn't point that out last time. But I was very intrigued, very intrigued by that little moment because as Nine moves away from both of them, you can tell that T is looking at Dao, who is looking at Nine. And it's like, remember, this is the second time he's noticed something, but he doesn't know what it is yet. And I'm like, very, very interesting that you know something is going on, yet you can't pinpoint it. And he's like busy, so it's like, sweetie, he's gonna slide in. Just saying. But I'm gonna find that specific scene, just so you guys can see what I mean. And honestly, this happens twice at the very beginning of the episode. Um, and this is one of them, right? He literally just got bumped into. Nine walks away, And then we have Dao looks at him, but T is in the same frame looking at the situation. And this isn't the only time that that happens. So I'm questioning, how much do you see that's going on, T? Like, come on, self-preservation over here. But the next the next time it kind of prompts T to say thank you to Nine, which again, very interesting. Here, I'm gonna play that for you. This is going to be the first half of it. But we have T's asking, "Oh, are you okay?" But then we have this scene again. He's looking at him while Dao is looking away from him, and it's like, what do you make of that look, T? Like, I wish I knew what you were thinking. I wish that we could get like a little thought bubble or like a different POV so that we can like really see what he's thinking, especially in those two spots. It does continue after the song ends, which again prompts. It's when he's prompted to say thank you to Nine. But how much, like, what are you thanking him for exactly? Like, okay, fine. If it wasn't for him, he probably would have fallen. Yes, okay, move on. But what are you actually thanking him for? That's very interesting. Is he really as clueless as he is shown to be? I don't know. I do not know. After this scene, though, we get one of my top moments of this episode. I don't know about the rest of the episode, but this is one of my top moments right now because we have the fact that it was a 9 Dao date, right? Which 9 made it possible. Dao wanted to go to the amusement park, and he was like, "You shall ask and you shall receive," okay? And he made it possible for Dao. Now, in this part, 9 literally is like, "Well, I am here, so I'm gonna hijack your day. Bye." And I like that they're like taking pictures, right? And he just steps in right into them. They're like, "Yup, I am here. This is my day." And I love that he just kind of goes in between. Oh, also, please, I forgot about that part. Dao has had his phone for a minute, okay? We get it. He's been taking pictures for the project, this project that is apparently a thing. And it's very interesting because he had his phone this whole entire time. He was going to take these selfies with his phone. And then it turns out that we get T's phone. And it's like, how long did you have this phone? Like, how is it now an argument when he's trying to take pictures with T? It's very interesting how they're playing this friendship dynamic that loves this triangle, right? That loves this one person who we don't really know what he feels yet. Like, we know he has feelings for T, we know he has feelings for 9, but we don't really know who's winning, really. So it was very interesting. I like that phone situation. I completely forgot about that till just now. But that's very interesting. It's a little droppets of information. Just saying. I don't know if you guys noticed. And if you did, let me know what you think that actually, like, how long was he with that phone? Because it could have been minutes. It could have been a couple hours. Because we do know that Dao's phone died. So, how long exactly? Very interesting. And honestly, if this part isn't the biggest confirmation that it was a date, especially on 9's side, I don't know what is. Like, the fact that they literally have a ton of pictures together. Not just one or two, nah. There's a bunch of pictures. And this zoom in is hilarious. I don't know about you guys, but I think that zoom in is funny. Uh, because why'd you choose that specific picture? Oh, that zoom in is funny. But no, seriously, they took so many pictures together. It wasn't of the scenery at this point. It wasn't for the project. It wasn't for anything else other than the fact that they genuinely wanted to take pictures together. And Doubt even questions, like, oh, was that really him? Or who was I with today? You were with the 9 that wanted to show you that he cared about you. Literally. You were with that 9. It's very interesting. The two sides of him. They're both him, but it's like he is definitely one person when he's with the person he likes. He's one person when he's in the office, right? Because he still has to be guarded and whatever. He's still T's friend, who is, I don't want to say in love, but he definitely likes his friend's boyfriend. But he's still in a relationship himself, so it's kind of like, and he's definitely a different person when he's with Proud. So it's kind of interesting to see what could be if they would be together, right? I think that was the main part of the date. But I thought that little scene was it was cute. Slash, we got to see a lot of 9 in this episode. So far. Because I don't know what's going to happen in the rest of it, but so far, it was definitely one of the cutest sides that we've seen from 9. Mm-hmm. Definitely. And then we follow it up with him literally looking at a video that I'm pretty sure was secretly. He took a video of Dao having so much fun in, what is it? It's like Snowtown or something like that they call it, within the amusement park. And I love the fact that in this moment, like, we know that Prowl went to a film set. So he's by himself. Candy is literally passed out on the couch, and he is just having his fun, good old time over here watching a video of Dao that he took secretly. I love that. You know what I'm scared about, though? When Prowl comes back. And I don't know why, but I have this feeling that she's going to come back and she's going to find a way to get into his phone, and she's going to go through all the text messages because they're all pictures. And she's going to be like, what the... That's what I'm scared of. I hope it doesn't happen, but that's literally one of my biggest fears right now. That's how he's going to be found out. I mean, she knows that he likes someone, and it's Dao, but she doesn't know how far that goes, and she doesn't know what they've been doing in the office, if anything. So if she finds that phone and all of a sudden she sees all those pictures, oh, that's when it's gonna blow up. She's definitely gonna explode, maybe kill someone. I don't know at this point. My goodness, so good so far. That's all I'm gonna say. Okay, before we go to the scariest part that I think is happening in this episode so far, we have this little moment where the truth comes out that something happened the day before. Something went down in the office. There's proof because we have Carl's pictures still in the camera. Why would I leave that there? He probably wasn't really thinking, right? Let's leave it up to that. And then it's kind of like trying to find out who took the pictures. Is it Ice or is it both? It's very interesting. And I like that 9 actually kind of questioned. I was like, it was probably Ice. He definitely has potential. But then we go into this very, very scary scene. There's not that much to go off in this one. I just thought it was interesting to note that, he does figure it out. Because they left all the evidence on the camera. But no, we get to the scary scene. And I'll tell you why it's scary. It's this scene. I'm not going to play it because it made me very uncomfortable for the whole situation. Mostly because I don't want to say she tried to take advantage of him, but she did. He's drunk, passed out on the bed, and you're essentially gonna attack him. It's still, it made me so uncomfortable to see, and that's such a scary scene because we know she has a plan. She literally voiced it that she has a plan. We don't know what that plan is. We don't know how she's gonna do it. We don't know what she's gonna do exactly. But the fact that he's literally passed out, he's drunk, he doesn't really care. I mean, it would have been one thing if he would have responded, but would he have been doing it consciously? I don't think so. Um, so essentially, she would be doing that against his will, which I was not okay with. That made me so uncomfortable. Even if you're the girlfriend, uh, mm, it's just not. It's not great. It's not a good look. I did not enjoy it at all. I'm glad that I don't think she did anything because he did turn around. Like he did go to the other side and was like, ugh. Like I don't care about you anymore. But imagine if he would have responded. Imagine if like maybe a couple of possibilities. Maybe he probably would have said Dao's name. You don't know. Maybe one of her plans is possibly to get pregnant. I don't know. It's just it seems so evil. But at the same time, it's like so many things could have happened. Did she actually do something? Don't know. Would he have been mad in the morning? Don't know. We don't get that scene, so I'm pretty sure that she doesn't end up doing anything. But still, the fact that you have this scene that you would have, like you would have continued, that is not okay. In my opinion, that is not okay. But I don't know. She's a scary character right now because she is a girlfriend who knows that she's losing her boyfriend. And she is bipolar, so it's kind of like you just never know what could happen, and that's scary. I don't know if you guys found it scary, but I found it scary. I don't know what's gonna happen. And I'm not gonna play that scene again. I did not condone that scene. I was very uncomfortable watching that scene. So we're gonna skip forward and just continue watching. I don't know. If you thought it was also as uncomfortable to watch, comment down below. Let me know. Because honestly, I was so not okay with it. It's not okay. Just saying, it was not okay. Can I just say this is one of my other favorite scenes so far. Mostly because Bo just gets tortured. I mean, from both sides. We have him get hit by Dao because he just left him there in the room to deal with the situation. And then we have T who was like, get it together, sir. Like, pay attention. I just thought that was funny. My poor Bo. He is a fly on the wall, but he gets tortured left and right. We've seen that plenty of times when he's being tortured by all those around him. It's funny. I love his character. He's still my MVP, though. Just know. He's still my MVP. Number one fly on the wall. Number one. Oh, Bo. You're great. Oh, my. Wow. Wow. Okay. Let's. Wow, that was a good one. Wow. Okay. So I just finished watching the end of this scene. Not the end of the whole episode. I still have what? A good 20 minutes left of the episode. But wow. I loved this scene. This is definitely MVP scene right now of this episode. There's a couple little interesting things that we get, okay? We finally get some truth from 9 of what actually happens. The other little bit that he hadn't really talked about. And we can understand now why he got back together with Prowl, like she wasn't doing great They took a little break. They met again. And then when he came back, he just decided to, reunite. But like I was saying in the previous episode, she gets extreme highs and extreme lows. And that was definitely one of the extreme lows. And it was all over them being caught with paparazzi. So imagine. It was something that you can't really control, right? And she got that angry. So, very interesting. But I really did. The other part that I really enjoyed in this scene. There's two parts that I enjoyed in this scene. One, he did tell his truth. He asked for another chance. But that was like, why'd you wait so long? And that's how we got the explanation. And I like that he gave him space to reject the kiss that they do share, but ultimately it does happen, right? I don't know what Dao is feeling for 9 right now, but it seems there is something. He does say he knows that he feels something for him. So how much of that is completely true, we'll still have to see. But can we discuss the most mic drop moment? Please. I'm going to skip to it because the scene is long. So I'm going to show you the part that I made. Right? Okay. I'm going to play the little clip because I want you guys to see the mic drop moment that I was like, no, that could not. No. But it happened. It was bound to happen. We're already halfway through. This is episode 7. So we're already more than halfway through the series. And it was bound to happen, right? We definitely get this slow lean in kiss, right? Situation. And then he comes into the room and sees this. We all knew he was going to find out at some point. But to find out like that in his own office, that your boyfriend is kissing your friend. In the most mic drop moment is the fact that he sees this. This is happening in his backyard, essentially. He decides to walk away. He walks away from the situation. I mean, any other person, come on, any other person would have gone in there and been like, what the F is this? What are you guys doing? But no, he decides to walk away. Is it because he's been noticing these things? Is it because he knows something? Probably he caught another moment and we just don't know because we haven't seen it yet. But that makes me wonder, did he see something else that we don't know about? Were they not discreet enough? I mean, would you think it'd be like when they were drunk? I don't know, man. I do not know. But that scene, wow. And I mean, I don't like the way it ends with Dao kind of looking away. Is that a no? Is it a let me think about it? Is it an I don't know what to do moment? I don't know. But the scene, wow. Literally, just mic drop. Wow. I still can't believe he found out that way. As soon as he came on the scene, I was like, no, you cannot tell me this is how he finds out. No, you have to be kidding me. But the fact that he doesn't do anything is the mind-blowing part. Does he trust Dao? Does he think it's just 9 going for him? Again, he has noticed little things here and there. Does he know something else? I don't know, man. I don't know. Ugh, it's getting really spicy. We're getting a lot of the drama. I'm going to assume in the next episode, which is coming out in a couple hours, it's gonna be spicy. Wow. When Prowl finds out, that's gonna be on another level. Wow. Whew. Let's see. Let's continue. Because again, I still have 20 minutes of the show. I'll be right back, guys. I'll be right back. I still can't. Whew. This episode is gonna kill me. Wow. He literally just flat out asked him if he has feelings for Dao. I was not expecting that at all. I didn't think he would ask. I did not think T would ask Nine flat out, "What are you doing, bro?" He's my boyfriend. Honestly, the confrontation of this, wow. I mean, he just got so much confirmation for a lot of the things that Nine has been doing just to approach Dao. And the fact that Nine flat out just goes, "Are you sure he wants to date you? It doesn't look like he wants to date you from my point of view." Wow, that's insane. I cannot. That is super insane. Wow. The confrontation, I was not expecting it. I was not expecting it so soon. Let's be honest. Wow. I mean, he did saw him kissing. And the fact that he walked away meant one thing. But now it's a different day. And wow. I wonder if Nine is. I wonder who's gonna go to Dao first. Is it gonna be Nine or is it gonna be T? And what are they gonna say? I'm just shooketh right now. I cannot with life right now. Wow, I was not expecting that at all. Again, another mic drop moment. Because Nine is like, "Are you sure? You should watch him. See if he actually wants to be with you. Or just is with you. Just to spite me." He almost threw a punch though. So it's getting heated. I cannot with this episode. So far. The most favorite episode of mine. I'm not gonna lie. It's been good. Wow, guys. Those last 10 minutes though. Wow. Wow. I couldn't stop it. It was like the train wreck. The train was just not stopping. Wow. Oh my gosh. Like, I literally have chills right now. That was good. Oh, there was so much that happened in there. Like, starting from this part, that's when it all went downhill. At first, I was like, why is Boat being extra right now? It's like, I know he's supposed to find the article and he's supposed to, like, react, but he was being too extra, right? And I'm like, why is he trying to hide it? It's like, wait. He knows that Candy's not his actual girlfriend. He is the only one, apart from Ice, who knows who his girlfriend actually is. And I'm like, oh, that was line number one. And now, that was her plan. To out him. To out their relationship that way. Before, she would be angry because someone posted footage of her. And now she used that against him. Wow. I'm not gonna play the scene where they're in the room together, Nine and Proud, because it was just a lot. It's a lot, right? And I was wondering why at the thumbnail of this episode in particular, it has Dao that's crying. Dao and Nine who are crying. They're crying different things, but also the same thing, right? Dao, after this scene, literally cries. He says he's not affected by the whole situation. Yeah, he is. And the one who takes him out of the scene is T. And it's like, Nine just lost. He really did. He just lost Dao, right? um, because clearly he has a girlfriend. It's not the one who he said he had. Now it turns out to be a whole other person. In Dow's mind, he'd be like, was he literally two-timing? Like, who's Candy? Who am I? What are you doing, sir? He's hurt by that situation. I will say, though, those light smacks that he gives him, I was like, what is that? But I guess, it shows how, like, weak he is to the situation. And the fact that T drags him out of there and we get this, like, moment of 9 being on the floor, literally is losing doubt as we speak. Then he has another problem because the Prowl might be angry. But then again, he still wants to break up with her because he has no feelings for her. So it's literally like Pandora's box just exploded in his face. How he's gonna do this, handle it, I don't know, man. I have no idea. Like, he literally even gets hit by Dow. Like, not once or twice. It's literally like multiple times because it's kind of like, what are you doing to me? Why are you doing this? Why? Who are you? Why? It's one of the saddest. But, like, those hits, though, come on. I saw his hands and I just thought it was funny. And then T comes in. Literally pushes him out the way. And takes Dow. And if he doesn't do anything, that's exactly what's going to be happening. And I don't think Dow will ever will ever forgive him? That's a lie. Because he will forgive him. I'm pretty sure this series has a happy ending. So there will come a time they'll be okay, but for right now, now before this scene, we have this whole Candy, you're no longer my friend scenario. Honestly, about freaking time. Like, you guys were so toxic to each other, especially her. With that back and forth, and I hate you, and I love you, and I hate you, and I love you. You're my best friend. But wait, are you my friend? Oh, if you're my friend, you have to do this for me. No, that's not how friendships work. Boy. So if they really broke up, Candy and Brow, good for her. Good for Candy. Candy, please go find some healthy relationship out there. Go to Boat. He can be your friend, and then whatever happens. I'm not encouraging that or anything. No, but this I'm gonna end it with this thing because the whole ending scene of them it's really sad. It's really heartbreaking on both sides actually, because again, 9 doesn't know if Dow is still gonna be there. He's hurt because she used that against him. He's hurt because it was her fault, but it's also his fault, right? He shouldn't have gotten into this relationship. He didn't want to be in this relationship to begin with. Even when he was talking to Dow, he's like, literally, I gave up everything. I gave up on everything just to make sure she was okay. But she's not okay, and she's not going to be okay unless there's actual help for her, unless he removes himself from the situation. I don't see that getting any better, essentially, right? And then we have this, like, I like this scene because you can tell, like, he's hurt and doesn't want to tell her. Like, wow, I can't believe you just did that. And, like, I'm genuinely sad. And then she approaches him and tries to give herself again to get him to, like, come back to her. Wow. The fact that he's like, there's nothing here. But he should have done this before. He should have done this before it got this far. He should have done this when he realized. He shouldn't have gone into a relationship with her in the first place. Not again. You know? I personally, unfortunately, don't believe in giving people a second chance when you're in a relationship. I feel like when you mess up, depending on what it is, right? You could forgive them, but unfortunately, you will never forget. So I don't see myself doing that, and the fact that he gave it a second chance, not even wanting to, was already a red flag, because he had already had doubt. He had already tasted what that could have been. And for him to actually go back and be proud, I was like, oh, oh, that was such a bad choice. That was such a bad choice. Pero you have to let them do it, right? Oy, oy, oy. But I really thought the scene was well done, honestly. He's crying. The fact that he's not crying, he's holding it in. You can see his veins popping out because he's genuinely hurt, but I don't think he's necessarily a crier. The character is a crier. So the fact that he's suffering in silence made it even more painful to watch. And the fact that she's literally using everything she has, literally, by undressing him, seeing if maybe anything. But then, she takes off half of her dress and it's like, again, kind of burying it all out there for him. But then he still tells her no. That is genuinely really sad. That's kind of devastating. What she's gonna do after this scene, I don't know. If we go by the previous scene that they showed with the pills and her being angry, she does cut herself. I don't see it being a good thing. My prediction, honestly, even without seeing any previews, because I haven't seen any previews for episode 8. I know we were going to be getting it in maybe 2 or 3 hours. It's going to be posted. I have a feeling that she might try to do something against herself. I don't think she'll attack anyone per se, but she probably will do something against herself. He'll have to run and rescue her. And he might have to somehow distance himself from Lotus Star, which is production company. So I have a feeling that that's what's gonna happen. I don't know if he's gonna probably cut it cold turkey, his interactions with Dao, but I feel like depending on what she does will affect what he does. Because 9 knows what she's done before, what she could do. And honestly, so does Candy, and they both know she's very dependent on him, so I don't know. So many things could happen. I mean, also there could be the possibility that like she just goes into mild depression, doesn't do anything, and moves on. But come on, that's probably not gonna happen. So that's all I'm saying. With Down, he might need a break. He might need a minute. And depending on how T handles that situation, might make or break their relationship also. So it's just Pandora's box has officially been opened, and now we have to deal with the consequences. Wow. I just can't. Honestly, that was like a really, really great ending. I'm sorry. Okay, I just wanted to double check. I feel for these characters, man. It's so good. I hope you guys enjoyed the episode and enjoyed this. We're gonna be getting episode 8 in a couple of hours. It's still not out yet. It's too early for the release of the episode. So, until then, I will be updating the last drama I have to update on. Thank goodness. And that would be Love Mechanics, because I have 3 episodes to catch up on that one. One comes out tomorrow, but there's still 2 that I have to catch up on. And then we'll be fully up to date, and we can continue with our regular schedule, right? I already technically have what it's gonna look like um, in terms of when things will be posted, uh, but we have to kind of wait to see how this works. Um, but do keep in mind there are going to be two new series that I'm going to be posting on. Actually, maybe a third one. I have to check on that on the third one, but there's definitely going to be new content coming in because all these are fully updated. As of later today, they will be fully updated, so I don't have to catch up on anything. And I will be continuing Dear Doctor, so please watch out for that one. If you're looking at those reactions, I know I stopped in like episode 4. And I honestly have not watched anything further because I have been so busy. So I am going to finish that one. I'm going to be adding the other one that I know it's done and I want to watch. So yeah, please keep watch. If there's a series you want me to cover, please let me know, because this is gonna be so. I do not want this particular series to end, honestly, but it's gonna be coming to an end soon. And I don't know what to do with myself. Next episode will be very interesting, and I can't wait for it to be officially loaded onto the website so I can watch it, because we're gonna be watching it, peeps. Okay. And until the next episode, I will see you guys. And I'm not sure if I mentioned that it was supposed to be episode 7 at the beginning. It is episode 7. I got a little confused because in my computer I had uploaded episode 6, but when I was like watching, I was like, no, I'm watching episode 7. So I was very confused for like a good minute. But after confirming, yes, it is episode 7. So I will see you guys in episode 8. And yeah, let me know, comment down below if you know everything's about to hit the fan right now. Pandora's box has been officially opened and unleashed. So we'll see what happens with these. And I'll leave you with that thought, guys, because honestly, this episode though, roller coaster indeed. Loved it every minute of it though. And to end, remember, you can always like and comment and share and subscribe. You do not have to, but you're more than welcome to do any or none of the above. That is completely up to you. I cannot make you, but hopefully you do decide to subscribe so that you don't miss the next and most explosive, probably the most explosive episode that we've gotten thus far in this series, which is episode 8, and you don't miss any of the new series that I have. Remember, there's 3 more that I'm adding. I can't wait to watch them. And any of the current ones that we have on this channel, because there's one that's ending soon, and actually there's 2 that are ending soon, and all the other ones, and we just started a brand new one this week. So please keep watch. And until the next episode of this or any of the other series, I'll see you guys later. Bye.